Let me ask you a serious question. What if I told you that one small money habit could silently steal 10 years of your financial life without you ever noticing? No gambling, no scams, no bad luck. Just one mistake millions of people make every single month. And if you do not catch it early, you wake up one day wondering why you worked so hard, yet feel like you are still standing in the same place. I know this because I lived it. I wasted 10 years doing this with money, and I do not want you to repeat my mistake. So stay with me, because what you're about to hear may completely change how you think about your income, your spending, and your future. Now here's the question that started it all. Why do so many people earn more money than ever before, yet still feel financially stuck? According to recent income data across many countries, average salaries have increased over the past decade, yet household savings rates remain low. Personal debt is rising, and financial stress is at an all-time high. How is that possible? More money coming in, but nothing left at the end. That was me. 10 years ago, I believed the biggest lie about money. I believed that earning more would automatically fix everything. I told myself, once I make more, I will save. Once I make more, I will invest. Once I make more, I will feel secure. But here's the painful truth. More money does not fix bad money behavior. It exposes it. Let me tell you about someone named Daniel. Daniel was smart, hardworking, and ambitious. In his early 20s, he landed a decent job. Not amazing, but stable. At first, money was tight. He watched every dollar. He dreamed about the day he would earn more. And eventually he did. By his late 20s, Daniel was making almost double what he earned before. Sounds like success, right? But here's where the mistake began. Every time Daniel got a raise, his lifestyle quietly upgraded itself. Better apartment, better phone, better car, more eating out, more subscriptions, more convenience. Nothing dramatic, nothing reckless, just small upgrades that felt deserved. And that's the dangerous part. Let me ask you something. Have you ever told yourself, I work hard, I deserve this? That sentence cost Daniel 10 years, because instead of using extra income to build freedom, he used it to build comfort. And comfort is expensive. By the time Daniel hit his early 30s, he was earning more than most of his peers, but he had almost nothing saved. No real investments, no emergency fund, just obligations. Rent that required his full paycheck, bills that depended on his next salary, debt that quietly grew. He wasn't broke on paper, but he was broke in reality. Here's the mistake that trapped him. Daniel spent every dollar he earned. Not irresponsibly, not foolishly, but completely. And this is the mistake I wasted 10 years making too. I treated money like something to be used, not something to be directed. If money arrived, it was meant to be spent. If there was anything left, maybe I would save it. But there was almost never anything left. Let me ask you another question. If saving only happens when money is left over, when will saving actually happen? Exactly. Here's what makes this mistake so dangerous. It feels normal. Everyone around you is doing it. Society rewards spending more than saving. Social media shows lifestyles, not bank accounts. And no one warns you that this behavior compounds in the wrong direction. While investments compound upward, lifestyle inflation compounds downward. Year after year, it tightens the cage. And then one day, you realize something terrifying. You're older, more tired, and still dependent on your next paycheck. That realization hit Daniel at 35. One unexpected expense, one small emergency, and suddenly his entire financial structure collapsed. He was forced to borrow, then borrow more, then work more. And here's the most painful part. Daniel did not lack discipline. He lacked a system. And so did I. Now, let me pause and ask you something important. If your income stopped tomorrow, how long could you survive? 1 week? 1 month? 6 months? Don't answer out loud. Just think.
because this is the moment where many people realize the cost of the mistake they've been making for years. But here's the good news. This story does not end in failure, because the moment Daniel recognized the mistake was the moment everything began to change. And in the next part, I'm going to show you exactly what that mistake was, why almost everyone makes it, and how you can fix it starting today, before it steals another year from you. So stay with me. So what was the real mistake? It wasn't earning too little. It wasn't bad luck. It wasn't the economy. The real mistake was this. Daniel never paid his future self first. Every paycheck came in and every paycheck went out. Bills first, lifestyle second, savings last, and savings always lost. This is the mistake that silently steals years from your life, because when you don't pay yourself first, you're telling your future that it can wait, and the future always pays the price. According to recent personal finance data, a large percentage of working adults would struggle to cover even a small emergency without borrowing. Not because they earn nothing, but because their money has no direction. Money without direction disappears. Daniel finally understood this after that financial shock. He realized something simple but powerful. His problem was not income, it was priority. So he made one uncomfortable decision. Before paying anyone else, before spending on anything fun, before upgrading his lifestyle, he paid himself first. The moment his paycheck arrived, a fixed percentage was automatically moved away. Not what was left over, not what felt comfortable, but what was necessary. At first, it felt painful. His lifestyle had to shrink before his freedom could grow. Fewer conveniences, more intention, more awareness. But something unexpected happened. Within months, Daniel felt lighter. For the first time, money stopped controlling him. He controlled it. That small habit changed everything, because once savings became non-negotiable, spending became smarter. He started asking better questions. Do I really need this? Is this helping future me or stealing from him? Will this still matter in a year? And here's the truth most people never hear. Freedom does not come from earning more. Freedom comes from keeping more. I learned this the hard way, too. For 10 years, I waited for income to fix my life. But income never fixes behavior. Behavior fixes income. Now, let me ask you something that might make you uncomfortable. If you got a raise tomorrow, would your life actually change long-term? Or would your expenses quietly rise to meet it? Because that answer tells you everything. Here's the shift that saved Daniel. He stopped asking, how much can I spend? And started asking, how much can I keep? That single question changes how you see money forever. And this is where most people get stuck. They think paying yourself first means having a lot of money. It doesn't. It means starting before you feel ready. Even a small amount builds the habit, and habits build outcomes. According to behavioral finance research, consistency beats intensity every time. The person who saves a little regularly always beats the person who saves a lot occasionally. Always. Daniel did not become rich overnight, but he became stable, then confident, then free. And here's the part that shocked him. Once his foundation was built, opportunities appeared. Better decisions, less stress, more patience. Money stopped feeling urgent. And when money stops feeling urgent, you stop making desperate choices. Let me leave you with this. If you don't control your money, it will control you. If you don't tell your money where to go, it will decide to leave. And if you keep telling yourself you'll start later, later will turn into 10 years faster than you think. So here's the question I want you to sit with today. What would your life look like if you stopped wasting years and started paying yourself first? Because the best time to fix this was 10 years ago. The second best time is now. Don't make my mistake. Your future self is counting on you.
Well, dear viewers, we hope you've enjoyed our today's content. If you do, Please consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, and also smash that notification bell so that you'll be the first one to be notified when we upload new videos. And finally, thank you for watching until the end. We look forward to seeing you in our next video. Until then, stay safe and stay blessed.